Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is still Saturday, May 31st, 2025, back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And this is something that a friend of mine wanted me to discuss, Miss Whitney. Talking about, did I say thank y'all for tuning in? I want to show y'all something. This ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Hold on. Now, this ain't got nothing to do, I just looked up there at that. This ain't got nothing to do with the topic I'm about to discuss. Who is that dude? To the Christians out here that follow who you believe to be the true Jesus. Do you think that's him right there? If you're wondering why a lot of people don't take Christianity serious and think it's not completely truthful, all you gotta do is look at that right there. You telling me that's Jesus? What difference do it make, big boy? If it didn't make a difference, why not put the true Jesus up there? If you know what he looked like. The thing is, you don't know what he looked like, so why put any picture? Now, if you're going by the description in the Bible, then that ain't him. But if you're not going by the description in the Bible and no one has a picture of Jesus, nobody knows what he looks like, why put that guy if you don't know what he looked like? Why him? But anyway, that's just something that always perturbed me or disturbed, whatever. Look at that dude. And Jesus was in Israel, the Middle East, Jerusalem, and all them places. And he looked like that, huh? All right, but anyway. No, that didn't have nothing to do with the topic. And if you're wondering what this is, it's just something I got here blocking the sun. See? I don't feel like moving. I done parked. I don't want to move. Trying to find a spot where the sun ain't blowing through the window. So I just improvise. That's the word of the day. Improvise. Now, Whitney wanted to know about the crab in the bucket syndrome between my people, especially. It may happen with other groups, races, creeds, religions, sexes, orientation, whatever. But it happens a lot with my people, black peoples. And she was telling me a story out there. I screenshot it. I forgot to write it down exactly. But it had something to do with somebody who she helped get a job at her job. And the job ended up paying the lady well. Somebody she thought was her friend. The lady ended up making like $24 an hour. But then Whitney, who got her the job, ended up getting a promotion herself. And she was elevated. So the friend that she thought was her friend got jealous, even though she just got her a job making more money than she ever made. But because she was elevated to a higher position, the friend she just helped got jealous. Ended up causing confusion, got both of them fired. You heard that right. Imagine you just helped somebody who's a friend of yours, so you thought. You know, helping your people. Now, you say how they say we're supposed to stick together, big war, we're supposed to help each other. Black folk supposed to stand together, we're supposed to help each other. Okay. So here she is helping her people, so she thought. And this didn't happen to me before too, but we're going to go there too. Get the best job her friend ever had. And then some kind of way, she ended up getting a better position, and the friend she just helped started hating on her, even though she just helped her. That wasn't good enough. End up getting both of them fired. Both of them lost the job. Cause the friend was hating on the one who just helped her. Me, on the other hand, when I was hauling gas, I was a gas hauler in Mobile. Got the last known person that I called my best friend a job with me. Hauling gas. Best job he ever had. He in the shop, in the mechanic shop, stealing radiators and stuff, taking it to the scrap yard and pawning it. Selling scrap. You know, the radiator made out of aluminum or whatever. So on my job that I was hauling gas for, Keenan Transportation, they have their own mechanic shop where they work on their own equipment. So as the mechanics were taking parts out, having to send to the side or whatever, my friend and they're stealing the parts and taking it to the scrap yard, the recycling place, and selling it. So the folks notice the stuff missing, they call around, because we have like 2 scrap yards in our area that recycle stuff. It wasn't but 2 of them. They call around and see if anybody has sold certain parts that look out of the ordinary, you know, like truck radiators. How many people coming down there with truck radiators? 18-wheeler trucks now. Huge radiators made out of aluminum. How many people selling those? So they called around asking, when they realized the stuff was missing, had anybody come down there and pawn such and such? And they said yes and gave the name. He down there pawning it in his name. They fired him. He got mad at me. Stopped speaking to me for years. Throwing salt on me. Because I still got my job. I ain't stealing the folk radiators. I was happy with the money I was making. It was more than what I would have got selling the radiator. It just made sense to me to not steal the radiator, because what I would have got for the radiator wasn't going to equal up to the money I'm going to lose if I get fired. You got $100 for a radiator, you just lost a $40-some thousand a year job, which was all right back then, in like 2002, in Mobile, when rent was like $400 a month for a 1-bedroom apartment, and you were making $40,000 to $45,000 a year back then, and you get fired for trying to get $100 for a radiator. And I ain't tripping. I'm the one got you a job, and the folk looking at me like you got him on. I didn't know he was going to do that. But I wasn't mad at him for making me look bad. He was mad at me. And he made me look bad. But he mad at me because he got fired. Big one think he all that. Big one this. They ain't paying enough anyway. Which it wasn't for hauling gas. We wasn't making enough. But it was more than what he was making. I was making more than anybody unemployed. No gas hauling back then wasn't paying what it should. I wasn't making but $45,000 a year as a lean tank truck driver, which ain't enough. But you wasn't making that. You ain't making nothing. Talked about me like a dog, my friend, because he got fired for stealing. Crab in a bucket. My people. So, Miss Whitney, that ain't nothing new. Anybody out here that's listening to me right now, especially if you black. I hate to say this about my own, but I'm a realist. And I'm not the only one that know this. And I'm just not bashing my people. I was asked this question, so I'm answering it. Only way I help anybody from here on out in real life, my people, I know him too. Put it this way. It's got to be a way where you can't come back and bite me in the ass in order for me to help you. If I got some money extra that I can help y'all with, and I ain't going to expect it back if I loan it to you. I ain't even wanting it back. So if you don't pay me, I ain't running around here looking crazy. It's something about my people. I don't know if it's some type of slavery syndrome, ex-slave descendants. I don't know what it is. We cannot stand to see each other having. If they got one crumb, they can't stand to see you with two. You ain't got but one more. You got crumbs too. But you got two crumbs, they got one. You got 5 crumbs, they got 3. They got something too. But it's just the fact you got a little bit more than them. Crab in the bucket. You know how when you got, anybody that ever been fishing, or know the thing about seafood would have your crabs, the blue crab with the, pinch the shit out you. If you got them all in the bucket, and one of the crabs try to crawl out the bucket, if you sit there and watch them, if one of the crabs about to get out, the other crab will reach up and grab him and pull him back in. That crab getting out the bucket ain't hurting the other crabs that's still in there. But they can't stand to see that crab get out if they feel they can't. They're not happy for their homeboy, Krusty Krab. Look, Krusty almost out. Go, get out. Yeah, run, escape. They're not doing that. The other crabs ain't doing that. They're not rooting for their other crab brother. Because they all same family. They're not rooting for their brother to get out of here before it's too late. As they see him almost out, they reach up and grab and pull him back in. No, you're going to go down with us. That's how my people are. If they see you, even back during slavery, Harriet Tubman learned the hard way, and she knew. There were certain slaves that you couldn't let know that you're trying to escape. That's a shame. Even during slavery, listen to me, Whitney, during the plantation days when we were enslaved in America, the slaves that were planning to escape, they knew that they couldn't let the other slaves know. It was only a select few that were in on the plot. Because what had happened was they learned from experience from slaves before that planned on escaping that went told the others, hey, I'm finna get out of here. You need to come on, go with me, let's run. And they be like, no, sir, what's better than what we got here? Where we going? I ain't going nowhere. You better not leave. So instead of leaving it at that and just saying, hey, I ain't finna run, I'm scared, I ain't running. Not only did they not run, they went told master that the other slaves planning to escape tomorrow. We've been doing that since the beginning of time to each other, even back on in Africa. Master didn't come over there and snatch us up. We were sold by other Africans. They don't like us till this day. The Africans that are still in Africa, they don't like African Americans. Black people in America, they don't like us. I ain't gonna say all of them, but the most of them, they don't like us. And y'all be talking about how bad America is and whatever, you finna leave. Take your ass on to Africa then. And watch how they do you. How them big forehead sandal and flip-flop wearing Africans gonna do you. We've been doing this to each other. Crab in a basket, barrel, whatever you want to call it. Whitney, it's been that. This ain't nothing new. You just experienced it because you younger. You 31 years old. This ain't nothing new. You cannot, overall, we always say, when we see all these rich black folks, Oprah, Jay-Z, and all, why they don't come back and give back to the community? Because the community will kill them. If you black from the hood and you make it out, you better keep going. Don't look back. I know everything in you, especially if you're a good person. You want to go back and help the others out. But before you're able to help them out, they will pull you back in. So if you get out, you got to worry about you and yours and keep moving. I will give this illustration. If a house is on fire and you want to put it out, you get the water hose and you shoot from a distance on the fire to put it out. You don't go back in the fire to put it out. You're going to end up getting burned too. If you black and you want to help your people escape their situation, you can't go back where they at. They on fire. If you want to put the fire out, you got to put it out from a distance. And whatever help you going to do, you do it from afar. You can't go back because they will burn you while you trying to put them out. Crab in the bucket. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. We hate each other. If you haven't figured that out by now. I have. So I ain't worried about what the rest of them doing. I don't hate my people. I love myself. I understand my people. I understand where we are as a people in America. And just in the world in general, we always been like this. It ain't got nothing to do with no white man. White man didn't do us like this. People blame it on slavery. We've been like this. That's why whenever we have ruled, the Moors or whatever, we have ruled at one time, but it don't last because we cross each other out. Well, we can't hold rule for long. Even if we come into power, we ain't gonna stay in power long. Look at any city in America where it's run by all black, and look at the conditions. Pritchard, Alabama, Jackson, Mississippi, to name a few. Memphis, Tennessee. Not bashing the people, just calling it how I see it. You believe what you want to believe. Big boy, you're a sellout. You hate your own kind. You believe what you want to believe. Take your happy ass to Pritchard then and go over there and save them. And watch what happened to you. We're going to be reading about your ass on the news. Or watching you on the news, reading about you in the paper, put it that way. Go on your ass to Pritchard, Mr. Activist, Mr. Civil Rights Leader, Mr. Power to the People. Call me a sellout all you want. While I'm sitting over here in safety, you go head on. I'm going to give you the address to Pritchard, Alabama. A lot of black folks over there need your help. Go help them. Ride on down there in your nice car, your nice clothes, and your little money in your pocket, and go help them. And watch you become famous. Man gets his head knocked off trying to help his community. That's going to be the headline about you. I know better. Take care of you and your family, black people. And sometimes you can't even take care of your own family. Sometimes they'll cross you out too, the crab in the bucket. Sometimes they be mad to see you make it too. As black people, we're all here alone. We don't really have nobody. Our own people are against us. Most of the time. Not all the time. There are. I'm a good black dude that love my people and will help anybody I can. But I ain't gonna let you destroy me by trying to help you. Let's get that understood. I know a lot of y'all hate me. I know, so I stay away from you. Not all because I hate you. I don't hate y'all. I don't hate black people. I just know a lot of black people hate me. And if you black doing something positive, got yourself together, a lot of black people hate you too. You ain't did nothing to them. They just hate you because you been climbing out that bucket. They still in there. It's a shame, but it's reality. As a black man that love my people, if you listen to me and you black, and you righteous, and you trying to do the right thing, you trying to be a good person, just know, if you ain't already figured this out by now, the majority of our people hate you and they hate me. Take care of yourself, take care of your family. Lead by example. Let them see you doing what they need to be doing, but you can't go back over there and talk them into doing nothing. You can't go back over there and pull them out. You can't go back over there hands-on trying to help them. They will destroy you. If you make it out the hood, if you make it out the plantation, keep running. Don't go back. Don't even look back. You'll turn into a pillar of salt like in the Bible. Get it, got it, good. Bye.